Okay guys, in this video I'm gonna be working on BMW 750i 2008, and the reason is um, someone installed the wrong wheels, or I don't know, maybe previous wheels or something, and they installed the wrong bolts, and they ruined the thread. So now I'm gonna be replacing rear hub. Okay, um, I did a video on a front hub replacement, so make sure you check it out. It will be in the description as well. I'm gonna start by lifting the car. There's a special place over here, but I'm missing that thing, so I'm just gonna show you where I'm gonna jack it up. I'm gonna use this place over here, this like a rib or whatever. It's pretty strong, so I'm missing this plastic thingy. So I'm gonna leave the car and remove the bolts, remove the wheel, and show you the rest. Like I said, I'm gonna be replacing rear hub and bearing. It comes together, so I'm gonna be installing new ones. And before you jack up the car, lift up the car, make sure you put some kind of chocks on the other side of the car for both wheels. And this is actually rear wheel drive, so it's not all-wheel drive. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I will be having more videos on this car, on 7 Series. So let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna be using this gun, 17mm socket. Okay, sometimes it's sitting hard, so just kick. Now I'm gonna be removing this. No, not this. First I'm gonna remove this drum or brake pads, whatever. There's like 2 bolts right here, and right there. So okay, before I put my head in there, I'm gonna put a stand right underneath there. I will be removing this thing right there, and pretty much the whole thing. This one, I guess, I don't remember, but we will see. I think I'm gonna remove this one as well, so we'll see. I've done this on the other side, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Okay, so you need a 18mm socket to remove this here from the back. Okay guys, so I was trying to put something like in here and to use the gun to release the bolt, but it was actually very easy to remove just with this bar. And and I didn't have the shorter socket, so I can use this. But it was pretty easy to remove with this. It was enough. And now I'm using a smaller one, so it will be easier for me. Okay, and once it's loose, just using the socket. Okay, while turning with your hands, I removed one bolt already, so, and sometimes it gets stuck, so you can just go ahead and shake this and continue to release the bolt. Now we can just go ahead and remove this, but sometimes it's hard to remove it. Why? Because like this one's kind of okay, but on my other sides there's like an edge. It's like worn out, like pretty bad, and these pads actually get stuck in here, and you cannot remove this. So what you do is put something like a screwdriver or something in here and just force it to remove, you know. Okay, so as you can see, so I don't rip the hose, I put some wood blocks and just left it in there. Also, if you're having the hard time removing this brake pad thing, you can watch my video. I've done this on my front one. It was like really hard, and I used a tool you can watch there in my previous video on replacing front hub and bearing. So okay, now it looks pretty rusty, so I'm gonna use some brake loose or something. This is what I'm using. It breaks free, so I'm gonna just put some over here and on this small bolt over here as well. And we'll start removing this one here. For this, I'm using this kind of tool. So let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this kind of hammer. It's a rubber hammer. Now I'm gonna be releasing all this this is the parking brake. No, not parking brake, but handbrake. So okay, so now I'm gonna be removing this nut over here. So I'm gonna use this as well to break it loose. Okay. Then you have to open these right here. I'm gonna grab some bigger screwdriver and just open them. I'm gonna use this tool, or I can try the screwdriver first. Okay, so one's open. Yeah, down. Can't open this one, so gonna have to knock. I'm actually cutting it, so it's better to use a screwdriver. Okay, got it. So then I'm gonna be using some kind of not sure if this is the right one, but it fits, and it kind of fits hard, so then I'm gonna be using the big gun, or at first I can try the small one. If a small one can do this, then I'm lucky. If not, I'm gonna be using a bigger one. Okay, so I put this on here. And let's go. No, I cannot do it. So I need a bigger gun for this. Okay, I grabbed the bigger gun. Yep, it was easy for this guy. Okay. This is how it looks. I'm gonna be using a tool to remove this here. Oh, I forgot to remove this part. Okay. I'll grab these. I'm gonna remove this one so it's easier. Okay, so I'm gonna try this one first. This is how it goes. Put this one in and then close it and put it back in. So and the spring. And now I don't even have to remove this one to get it off. You just need to turn these, press and turn, and same on the bottom, press and turn, and it will come off. With this kind of tool, I'm gonna press on this, turn. Came off. Just like this. You press and it turns and it goes like that and it holds like that. Like so. So I'm gonna put this back in here so I don't lose it, and I'm just gonna leave it. Same to the bottom. Press, turn, and it came off. Okay. I'm gonna be removing this one, this shock absorber right here, and then this one as well, and this one here, and on the bottom as well. So yeah, this bottom one. Yeah, so this one would be free, and the reason I'm doing this is because there's a drive shaft right here, and there is bolts on the inside, but you cannot fit the socket in because it's in the way. It's like big and it's just impossible. So, and it's easier to work with when you remove all this. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so I put these bolts in here so I don't lose them, and I'm gonna be using 21 millimeters for this one. Yeah. Actually turn a bit. I'm just gonna remove this later because it looks like it goes like in the wrong angle, so don't want to mess up the thread on it. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this one here. I think, yeah, same socket. I think it's gonna start spinning on the other side. Yeah, it spins on the other side. So you gotta hold this bolt here and then continue to unscrew this. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna remove all these hoses. So I don't rip them. Okay. Now I can just knock on this bolt to get it out. And use a screwdriver. I'm gonna put this nut back on this so I don't mix it with the bottom one, just in case. Okay, so another one right here. We'll remove this one here. It's a smaller socket. It's 18. So I don't think I can put my gun in here, so I will try to do this with my hands. Actually, I used the kill socket here, and I hope I will be able to remove this. You gotta be careful when using the kill socket. It's out. It is out. Okay, now that those are released, I was able to turn this and pull this one out. Okay. And what's cool about this is that you do not need to do an alignment after this. It's designed like this, so that's really nice. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm using a kill socket here and 21mm socket over here to remove this shock absorber, and I'm using an extension, so I will be using a gun to remove it. So just want to make sure that the car is secured and stuff, so I have to get underneath there and release the bolt. Okay, so as you can see, I relocated the stand. I put it over there. So now I'm gonna get underneath and remove it. Remove that bolt. So tight here. And you cannot do this. Oh, I have to turn this one into 5 position. What is wrong? Cannot do this. I guess I need a bigger gun. That's right. Okay guys, so I was able to release this bolt with the big gun. So, and what's cool about this is that I like this design. Look, I'm releasing this bolt and the shock absorber is still in there, and it's like very easy to remove and put it back in, because once I push this away, there's like a fitting here. It just, you know, like when you are installing it, it's like it should be like fairly easy. Once this goes in here like that, it just stays there and you can put the bolt in. And then that's what happened on my other side when I was doing it. So now rip any hoses or anything like that. Okay, you see, it's like this. So it's very easy to install it back. Once this gets in there, it just stays in there. So that's kind of cool, I would say. Usually on cars, it's like you gotta hold it and try to, you know, fit the bolt in, but it's kind of easier here. So one more bolt on the bottom, and then we can start removing this away from the drive shaft. Okay, so again, I'm using the kill socket here. Gonna bring it like this and use a gun. I'm gonna try with the smaller gun. If it doesn't work, then I have to use a bigger one. To see if it's spinning or not. Not sure if it's coming off. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this down like that and use a bigger gun. I'm gonna use a bigger gun for this. Okay, so okay guys, so I tried and I don't know what to do now, but not even this guy can do this. It's like so tight. I even used this brake loose and still I cannot do it. I don't know why it's that hard over here. It was even harder than this. I don't know. I'll try to figure this out. Okay, so I was able to remove this bolt. I mean the nut. And the reason I could not remove it with the big gun is because of this kill socket. It kind of gets stuck. So, like right now, it's stuck. So this could actually make some resistance. And when we actually put this gun like straight in here, we were able to. And then you also need to hold the bolt from the other side with 24, I guess. Yeah, and I was able to remove it. So now I'm gonna just remove the bolt. And this thing will actually fall. No, it's not gonna fall, but we'll see what happens. It's not gonna fall because of because of this shaft, drive shaft. Okay, so now that everything is released, not sure what bolt that was. This one or the other one. I think it's this one. Not sure. We'll see. So okay, now I'm gonna use this kind of tool to put this like that and hold it like this. I'm gonna make it like the shortest. So I think I got this at Harbor Freight Tools. Okay, so before